Hey there everyone, coming to you in full headband mode today because we are about to try on some blush from the new Nars Exposed Blush Palette. This is their new cheek palette for spring, and I had to grab it when I saw it online because I'm like, they're trying to pull something over on us because it looks just like, or very similar to, in colors, to me, the Hot Tryst palette, which I am a fan of the Hot Tryst palette. It's a bunch of shiny, beautiful blushes and two gorgeous highlighters. I'm going to compare this side by side because I think they're kind of trying to get one over on us and say, hey, this is a new palette, you need to have it. And I don't know that the colors are all that different from the one I already have, the Hot Tryst. Here is the Hot Tryst. It's a beauty. I think the prettiest part of this palette are these two highlighters. I also like this really kind of light, dull baby pink. It's just sort of a dusty pink. I'm going to compare the colors side by side on that, but first I'm going to apply this new palette to my cheeks, a couple of the colors and the highlighter, and we'll see how it goes on. So they have a ripply texture on these. It's not quite as jaggedy as the Hot Tryst texture is. It's more wavy, ripply, a softer effect. We have five blush shades and a highlighter shade in here. So if you are familiar with the Nars eyeshadow formula, their dual intensity eyeshadow formula, and their blush palette formula, they're pretty hard. They're very hard. They're that baked gelée type, and they swatch terribly because they go on much better on a brush where you've got little spiky things that are digging into that powder, that hard packed powder. So they don't swatch great. They're not great colors for swatching. I do like this color here. It's not really a bronzer. It's just a deep sort of rosewood colored blush. I do like these two peach shades here, and that's what I'm going to put on today. And then these two here, are they just like that Hot Tryst color palette or what? I'm going to try those on. First, I'm going to put this color on, sort of back here more. And then I'm going to put this one more sort of toward the front of my cheek. I do already have on bronzer and contour. Okay, first I'm going to put that sort of middle color here. These do have names. I can tell you their names. So, Tell All, Make You Mine, Now or Never, Come Hither, Give It Away, New Fling. Those are the colors. I'm going to put the color called Now or Never on sort of out here, just with a fluffy, stiff kind of bristled brush to try to pick up some of that color. It's going on there quite well. You can see it pretty well. Oh, that's pretty. Going on very translucent sort of on the skin. A pretty peach, true peach. It's not a lot of pink in this one. A lot of pink. Peaches will have pink as well. This one is a definite muted peach. Ooh, I like that color. That is a nice color. When I look from the front, you can get an appreciation of the color better. And then when the light fully hits it, it kind of fades out. But you can see from the front what a pretty color that is. Wow, just right for the peachy spring coming up here. And now I'm going to put a little of this bright light peach. And that one is Make You Mine. Let's put that more toward the center of my cheek. Cleaning my brush really well. So as I'm poking into these colors with my brush, you can see the little brush marks. Can you see the brush marks on that? There you go. And that is to try to really pick up some of the powder on here. These are hard pressed because that is how Nars does their blush palettes. I'm kind of blending that in, and my brush is coming apart. Okay, you can't really see much difference between the color I put on and the color out here, but on the back of my hand I could see that quite a bit of difference between those two. This is the deeper, more brown one, and this is the more of a pink peach. I forgot to talk about the packaging. This is really pretty. That is really pretty. It is a hard, clear coat, and it's wavy, and it's just really cute. They've really gotten into the covers on their blush palettes lately, because here is the Hot Tryst, and that one is just fascinating. Okay, and I'm going to go into the highlighter on this palette, which is Tell All. That one's a very neutral champagne. This palette is good for spring. That's what I'm thinking. With these 2 peach shades in it, I'm thinking it's really good for spring. This is a very neutral highlighter, and it's very wet skin-like. I like this highlighter. There's just something about it. It's just so pretty. Seems like a hint of peach in the highlighter as well, but maybe I'm just seeing things. Okay, final product on the cheek. I think it's gorgeous. I think this is a pretty peach look, and I think it's great for upcoming spring. Lots of peachy stuff in the springtime for me. Let's compare these palettes side by side, the Hot Tryst and the new Exposed, to see what is going on, because I feel like some of the colors are really similar. Okay, here are your colors. I'm gonna swatch the colors next to each other and let's see what's going on. They just look really alike to me. Some of these colors look just a little too similar. Okay, the ones that look the closest to each other on the palettes are these 4 colors right here. So these 2 right here are from the Hot Tryst, and these 2 are from the Exposed. So they are really quite similar. The 2 on the Exposed are pinkier, a little bit lighter pink, more magenta-y. These are a little more reddish in tone from the Hot Tryst, but altogether, I don't think you need all 4 of those. I feel like these 2 Hot Tryst colors are quite a bit more fallish, maybe, berry toned. These are a little more light and spring colored. I'm really having to dig to get these colors out. So this middle peach is from the Hot Tryst. These 2 are the Exposed shades. So it's quite a bit different. I mean, kind of some similarities going on with these, but enough difference if you're a real makeup connoisseur that you're gonna wanna get both of them. I don't wear a whole lot of these magenta-y kind of colors on my cheeks, so I'm not real into the fine differences between these. I do like the peaches and the Exposed though. I really like the peach shades. I think this is a gorgeous, couple of gorgeous peach colors here. Thanks for joining me, guys, on my comparison between the Exposed palette and the Hot Tryst palette from Nars. I got some lovely lip balms, you guys, in PR, and I have to share those with you at some point. I don't know when I can fit those in, but they're very expensive lip balms, and I got them in PR, and I'm enjoying them a lot. I'm soaking my lips in them every day when I get ready to do my makeup. I'm letting that just soak in, and they're really hydrating. So, but thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next time.